right, guys. I'm going to talk to you real quick about some sling options. Just a couple things that I use personally, so I do have some experience with them. One is this Magpul, this MS1. It's a very nice sling, simple, straightforward. You know, I got the QD attachments on it, but you can actually run this without those. You can run them just like through sling swivels, if you wanted to. I've got them connected on here, but it's adjustable. You know, if you want to bring it out, and for those of you who like to train, go left and right, you got plenty of room for that. Tighten her up quick. It holds in place. And man, this is actually a really good sling. I like it. I've been wearing it for this one for a while now. So it's very cool, very comfortable. It's pretty wide. Comes in a variety of colors. Let's take a look at a couple others that I've been using and plan on using as well. Pardon me while I got my cup of coffee going there. I will not apologize for my coffee. Anyway, here's a couple options. Here's that MS1 sling I was just showing, and still in the package. This one's OD green. This one's a tan, desert, whatever. Very cool slings, very cool slings. But we also got some Blue Force gear. A lot of you guys use Blue Force gear and Vickers slings. This one is just the Vickers Combat Applications sling. These are made in the USA. These are made in the USA as well. All right. And then I got another one here, the Vickers 221 sling that I'm going to try out too. It's got some little different options too. This is pretty much just a 2-point sling right here. Very similar to these. All right. All right, here it is. This one already comes with the hardware attached. You can get the option with this little red swivel, this little pull tab swivel. I mean, it's pretty cool. It's neat. If that's something you want to use personally, it didn't matter to me. I mean, it's just a kind of a quicker detach, to pull off one of these, because this is a 2-to-1-point sling. We're going to put this on and try this out. I haven't used this yet. I haven't even tried it out yet, but it's got the pull on it. We're going to pull it. We're going to put it on right now and take a look at it. All right, very cool, very cool. All right, this is how I've been running my slings. I run it where it's kind of over the buttstock here, because when you do it, when you pull up to it, it kind of is out of your way, kind of gets under your shoulder and kind of pulls it tight, and kind of holds it there like that. Very cool, non-rotational locks there. You've got the strap to really tighten that up if you wanted to, or loosen it up, if you want to just carry it slung like that. But very cool. So yeah, I'm gonna have to adjust it. I haven't got it adjusted to where I need it, but it's on, do that, very cool. All right, now the thing is though, is that this has this attachment right here to run it as a 1-point. Somehow you take it off, and it's still around you. See if I can get it off here. That's the only thing about running it this way, is because of the way I've got it there. And of course that's not gonna work for me. Run it as a 1-point sling, but we're just demonstrating here. This is not adjusted and all of that. So if I was going to run it as a 1-point, I would probably see if we can do it here. Turn this around over here on this side. That way that little piece of metal's not getting in the way of the stock and things like that. There. I'm not really a fan of 1-point slings. You know, I don't ever use them. I use the 2-point. I don't really care for a 3-point either. I mean, if you want to do that, sling it. Of course, adjust it to how, you know, because if I was going to run it with a 1-point, I'd want to run it with it's a little bit higher, you know. So, but yeah, I mean, it can be done, you know. So, but how I will run this personally, take that out of there, put that on right here. See, now I've got that. Now I've got that out of the way. There, see, there we go. So very cool. It's a very good sling. It's very nice. We will probably run this too, just because I just run it as a 2-point. I like the color. This happens to come in multicam arid. I picked the multicam arid because I like multicam arid, just because I like it. Very cool. Let's try the other one. All right, there we go with the Vickers Combat Application Sling. This one is in multicam, just regular multicam. Got the slide here, got the slide here. Very cool. Like I said, I can run it this way without that little plastic piece getting in the way. However, I was looking at that sling. That piece can be removable if you so choose, because not all of these slings come in the same colors. Some of them are not available in certain ones. Well, I don't know. If I remove that piece, that's pretty much going to be exactly what this is. This one doesn't come with the swivels. That one did on it already. However, these are the Magpul ones, and I kind of like those a lot better than the Vickers ones. Although those ones are good too. Just a little easier to take off if you wanted to. But yeah, very good sling. Now this one's pretty much already adjusted how I wanted it and all that. And it's not, I don't have it adjusted for switching arms, just got it adjusted for carry and for, you know, actually it might not be adjusted right because it's a little tight there, you know. So, but yeah, very good sling though. These guys make great slings. So, and you guys know Blue Force gear, I mean, a lot of people use them, and I can tell you why. I mean, they are just a solid sling. That Magpul is a solid sling. The only thing I'm concerned about is, let's go to the table real quick. All right, like I was saying, the only thing I'm concerned about is this thing becoming too loose to be effective. But however, I mean, it's real easy to glide and all that, but you know, I mean, when I'm out using it, I don't have any issue with it. Now on their website, it does say it's been tested for tens of thousands of pulls, you know, back and forth. So, and it's functioning just fine. So, and like I said, I haven't had an issue with it. So it's fine. And the good thing is that, I mean, it doesn't come with swivels. It's not, you know, these quick detach, and it is, you know, adjustable. You can actually just pretty much adjust that to one size. Like, you know, on a rifle, if you want to just leave it at one size and have nothing to mess with, just, you know, leave it and it's one size for you. You know, these are cool. I like these. I'm glad they're not, you know, I was not really a big fan of these pulls because I don't want them to get in the way, because some of them are even on some Vickers slings, depending on the type, because they have multiple types. But some other sling companies, I think they have really long pieces that come off here where you can grab it, and they'll literally hang down, you know, a foot off your strap. And that's to me, that's just not cool. you know, if it works for you, it works for you, but it's just like, just something else that can get caught in your gear, caught up in something else, and it's just less of a hassle. And this thing is actually a pretty good tab on them, pretty thick, pretty heavy duty. The webbing on this stuff is heavy duty. The webbing on this is compared to these, this is a little more slick. It's nice and thick and heavy duty though. This one's got a little bit more of a texture to it, so maybe it won't slide around as much. You know, it's still good. You know, both of them, and they're both of them. I mean, like both. I can't. You know, slings. Both slings are like really well made. So I got this one because I planned on using this one on my 20-inch. I just haven't put it on there yet, but I've been running this one now for several months, and I really like it. I really like it. I'm gonna give this one a try too, and I like the multicam Arid versus the regular multicam, you know, so very cool stuff. Anyway, I'll put links down below, Magpul and the Blue Force stuff. They've got several, you know, the Magpul has several types of slings. The Blue Force gear stuff, they have several types of slings. So if you're interested in a good sling, because man, I'm telling you, a sling, you got to have a good sling. I mean, you can have a nice system, you know, running a nice rifle and things like that, but you got to have a good sling too. You know, I mean, that's part of the whole deal. I mean, it's part of the package, you know, to make it more effective for you and all that. So it's got to work to be effective for you. So, but like I said, that's why they make multiple types. Pick which one that works best for you, for your situation, and all that. And all these actually come in at pretty good prices too for them. So decent slings, really decent slings, well built. All the sewing looks good on it, all the points, everything, the quality of the materials, nice. Anyway, that's it. Keep it heavy.